Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by for another video. Today we're going to be unboxing the new release for Plentything. This release will be available on May the 1st at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also in this video, we're going to be decorating my monthly layout for May for my catch-all planner. So stick around for that, but let's go ahead and get started on taking a look at everything. In your orders from Plentything, Amber is the owner of Plentything, and she always includes a cute little postcard. And she is in fact celebrating 5 years this year, so there's like a little timeline on her postcard right now. And on the back, it also shows a few pictures. She's from the Netherlands, so they're always super interesting. I love to see what new pictures she has on there. So you get that in your order. The release of this month, let's get into it, but I think it's a sticker book and 3 new washi tapes. I actually haven't looked at anything. I saw the front cover, but I haven't seen the full sticker book yet. So we have 3 new grid washis. They're some bright colors here. We've got pink, blue, and purple. We'll get those out of the plastic in just a minute so that you guys can see those. And then our sticker book, again, it's in plastic, but it's Plentything Memories, 449 stickers and 20 sticker sheets. So these are all going to be pulled from prior sticker books that were favorites, and so that's what this sticker book is going to be consisting of. Let's go ahead and get it out of the plastic, and then we can take a look at it. I'm going to zoom in. All right, so Plentything Memories, 449 stickers. We are also going to be using this for our monthly spread as well. I think I mentioned that when in the intro, but not sure which ones yet. I haven't decided that. All right, so the first set is this one here. It was a favorite. It was so cute. I love the colors in the girl's hair, and she's just super cute. And then so it's going to be 1 page of each design. So you're going to get a bunch of different designs in here. All right, so this was, again, these were from a spring sticker book. I'm not sure. I think it was last year. And then you've got some houses. And we've got some trees with different, looks like different seasons. You've got the fall and different spring and summer looks. And then we've got these ones. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Looks like a little book, maybe from one of the book sticker books, but it's almost back to school to me. You've got the little girl reading. I think that would be perfect for back to school. So we get boxes to match. You're going to get all your square boxes, a longer box, bullet points, and some circle boxes. And then here we've got some different houses with some palm trees. I'm not sure where they would be from, but they've got like the monkey there. All different, actually I think they are monkeys. I can't remember what sticker book this is from, but I think it was a summer sticker book. Yep, here we go, some more summer stickers. And then those go along with it. Those were real popular too. These were probably some of my favorite summer stickers that Amber ever had, with the lighthouse and the sailboat. I loved these stickers, so I'm happy that we get another sheet of those. And then here we've got boxes and some fall. Okay, you guys, these are so cute. These were also some of my favorite fall stickers from Amber. You've got like the the farmhouse with the cute little pumpkins on the bookshelf, and then you've got the barn and the fireplace. So pretty, you guys. And we've got our fun little pets dressed up for Halloween. And here we've got all the different people doing different activities. You've got all the fall and Christmas, like holiday, winter activities. These were some that Amber actually hand illustrated. So for a bit, Amber had decided to hand illustrate stickers and create sticker books with them, but she eventually went back to using other artwork just because she could produce product more quickly, and it just worked out better for her. But she hand illustrated these, you guys, and I don't know if there's any still available on her website that she hand illustrated, but if there are, you should check them out. They're super cute, super unique, and I just love the way I love her style. I love this little scene down here with the row houses and the winter scene. That's super cute. So yeah, check that out. These were from a Christmas sticker book, I think, but how cute are these with that red car and then the piled up presents and tree. Love those. And you've got like the little Santa clothes there. And then we get some boxes. And then here, this was from the alphabet sticker book, or the first alphabet sticker book, I think. This was a really popular font. I think people liked it a whole lot. We've got the pastel colors and the funny little quirkiness of that font. It's just so fun. And then you get the bigger ones and the smaller ones. So you're going to get that full set of fonts. And that is PLANYTHING Memories. It's such a fun, cute little sticker book. And a good way to get a good variety of Amber stickers. If you're new to her shop, then you might not have had a chance to get your hands on some of these, but it's a good way to get your kind of get a little bit of a taste of everything that she of her style and everything. All right, so these, let's go ahead and open them up really quickly, and then we'll swatch them just so that you guys can see what they look like on the paper. I think it makes a big difference to see them on a page versus just on a roll. All right, and then paper. I'm just going to use the back of my little packaging from my new planner that I picked up. Happy Planner had a release last week, and I was able to find one of the planners I wanted at Hobby Lobby, you guys. Check it out because they're cheaper. That's the blue. And then purple, if I can find the end. There it is. Those are so cute. I love the grid washi. Amber is known for her grid washi. I'll just tell you that. She's also known for other designs too. She does scallops. She does like a hexagon design, some stripes. She does a lot of stripes, but I think her grid washi is probably the most popular. I'm not sure, but I have more grid washi than I have of anything of hers. But she's always coming out with new colors, and you think, oh, I've got blue already. Well, guess what? This is a different color of blue, and you never know what color you're going to need. So definitely check out her washi tape, and she's so consistent with it. Every month she's coming out with new colors, and I just love seeing my collection grow with all the colors and everything. So this is the washi tape up close, and again, you've got the blue, purple, and pink, and just super cute and very, very fun and bright. So that's going to be, you know, good for summer and everything too, I think. So that's our washi tape and the sticker book. So now I need to figure out what stickers I'm using and figure out what we're going to do with our planner spread this week. I am leaning towards some of these houses and these trees. I really like the cute little kids with the books, but for spring, because it's May, is what we're going to decorate for. I feel like we could maybe incorporate some of these spring stickers together. We've got boxes here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So stick around for that. Let me get set up for that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I think, like I said, I want to use these stickers, I believe. I think I might pull in this blue washi tape because it picks up on some of the houses. And then I also think this would work with this girl here with this blue dress. And she's got a blue in her top, so I think those could work to kind of pull all that together. And then, of course, we've got some trees here. Just don't know how much room we're going to have on this layout because of it being a monthly layout. But what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and just put in all my boxes, because then that gives me the liberty to decorate more inside other days that I know we won't have to put anything down for, and we can make some little scenes with those houses. So what I think we'll do is grab from here first, and if we need to, we might could pull some from here because those blues could work too. All right, so to start with, we have a couple of Saturday plans. On the 3rd, I have my nephew's ball game. They live in Chattanooga, which is away from where I live, and so I will have to travel to that. So that's going to be on Saturday the 3rd. And then on Saturday the 10th, we actually have 2 different graduation parties at the same exact time and the same day. And so that's going to be interesting in how we pull that off. But what I'm going to do is use these 2 small. Actually, I take that back. We'll use a circle and a square and maybe put these together. if I can. This is a little bit big. I could use a solid one and just write on that. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down here and then layer the circle with it, and then I can put that together. And then let's see what else we have. I have nursery on the 25th of May. That's just nursery at church. So let me get that green box out of here. It's a little tight getting it up in the top of that crease there. And then we have a choir concert for my friend's daughter on the 5th. So let's grab the pink box. Oops, I'm just gonna leave that above Cinco de Mayo since I'm not gonna put a sticker. Actually, I'm not, because I can't fit it. So we'll just cover that up. Then let's see, we have graduation Sunday and Awana closing ceremonies. Awana is our Wednesday night program that we, for the kids. And so it runs for during the school year. So in the summer we do something different, but we're gonna have a closing ceremony and graduation Sunday. So I'll put those together in that box. Then my friend's daughter has a ukulele, or actually no, it's another, not her, it's a different kid, a ukulele recital on the 1st. So I'm gonna put this green box so we can bring that color in over here. And then what else? I feel like that's probably it for now. I could go ahead and put this small yellow box in here to layer it and just leave that circle there and have that to write in. Since I have the 2 parties on that day, that's actually really cute. And it brings the yellow in from both sides. So now I've got all the colors on both sides except for this green. But I could use this green circle to kind of layer and just kind of add to, oh, Mother's Day. I didn't put the holidays. That's what I'm missing. So that being said, we'll use this green box. So we're pretty much using all the boxes off of this page, but I think it's just enough. So I can cover up Mother's Day since we're putting it in the box. And then I think that might be it, except for Memorial Day. I don't have a box for that. So let me pull from another, I could use a circle, but I haven't really done that with any of the other dates, so I think I won't do that. Let me see what other color boxes we have from the other page that would work. So this is this other page, and I'm going to be matching to these stickers. So just trying to see which one which one would work better. I think maybe that green color, because it looks similar, so I think that would work. So let's grab that one. And it puts it right next to this one. I don't love that, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. And that's okay, I'm not gonna stress it. We're just gonna leave it. All right, so then we could go ahead and add in some houses now because we've got plenty of room. I know we'll probably have some things going on over here, so I probably won't take up too much of the Saturdays because that's usually when things end up getting planned. This is probably pretty safe, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in from the blue house especially. We need some blue because we're gonna be using that washi tape. And with that, I could add in this little house is super cute. And then this little pink house. That's gonna bring in so many colors too. I think what I want to do is go ahead and make a little scene right here. And before I put that down, I'm gonna put some washi down and just use that underneath it. Kind of like that. We'll put the blue in the middle, white, and then the pink on this side. So cute. All right, let's do another little scene up here. Since that's actually open, we'll fill that up. And somebody's knocking on my door, so I better go check that out. Okay, let's add in some of the yellow. I think we can fit this in. We'll see if it will work. It might be a little tall. It's going to cover up the days of the week. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this down, even though it's not going to be down too much, but I can bring it down above the dates. And I think that'll help a little bit. And then I can kind of layer this. No, that's probably too big. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save this for another spot and do some of the smaller ones. So like this one. And let's see, maybe this one. Okay, you guys can't see it, sorry, this one. And maybe this green one, if I can get that grass, maybe it'll just layer over the washi. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Put that there. Oh, and we have our trees too, so let me see if the trees will work. They may be a little bit bigger than these houses, but it might work. So like maybe the pink house could come here, the tree could go there. Whoops, goodness gracious. Let's try that again. And then this house, I'm gonna move it over a little bit so that that tree is not covering up the house, or behind the house rather. And I'll bring it in front of it, but that's okay. And it kind of fills in that space. And then maybe over here, we could do, maybe this little, well, this is kind of a big tree actually, I was gonna say, but this one might work, kind of like that. That's okay, it's pretty big, but compared to that house, but that's okay. Let's add some trees down here. I love this one. So cute. And then the other house that I wanted to pull in, this one that's going to bring in that yellow, I'm going to put it in down here, but again I'm going to put some washi tape under it. Like that. And then it can come in right down here. And it kind of also just layers with that box just a little bit. Super cute, you guys. Okay, what else? I feel like we need a little bit of can we use the letters? We do have that blue color and the yellow. Wonder what we would put. I guess we could put spring. So we have all the letters I would need in blue. But I'm kind of thinking pink because of all the pink houses, and that helps to bring in some pink. Plus that blue doesn't really match our washi tape, so I think maybe we can do the pink. The yellow would work too. But let's just see what this looks like. Gee, these are so cute. I love this font. All right, so we have spring on my hand. What if we kind of went along these two rows, and then that way if we needed to put down anything in between, over and above it, we could. And I'm not making it super straight. I'm kind of liking that it's a little wonky. Oh my goodness, you guys. I see what I did. I forgot the P. Let's fix that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to start with the I because it's the center letter. And I'm going to get it centered above the houses and not put it down so far, just a little bit over the edge of that line there. And then I think I'll like it a little bit better. That's a little close. Let's move that just a little bit. Okay. What if we say in the little letters underneath it, we can put spring has sprung. I know it sprung a couple of months ago compared to this, but it's still spring and it's still, I think, would be super cute. So let's do that. If I have enough letters, let's see. Oh, I should because they're going to be little. And do I want to do all pink? Let me see if I have the right letters. So, or enough in the colors I want is what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I think we would because we've got 2 of every letter in pink, so I'm just going to go for it and see if it works out. Well, I need 3 S's. No, because spring is already there. Okay, Amanda. It's not that complicated. So we're just going to go spring has. And I'm just going to put them down. Not going to try to space it out perfectly. It's going to be just fine. I can already tell. I think this is going to be super cute. So I think that I'll like it. Need a U. Nope, nope, nope. We need an R. I don't even know if I've used this font from the original sticker book. I'm going to have to go back and, well, now that I've got it in this one, I may not have to use it for a while, but I'll have plenty of them. But they're so cute. Especially for spring with those pastel colors, and it'd be good for summer too. All right. Oh, spring is spring. You guys, I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be just fine. We're gonna put the U. Where is it at? H-E. Okay, yeah, right here. And then we need an N. And I think that's gonna be it. Spring has sprung. It's not my favorite quote in the world, but I think it's cute. Oh yeah, that is super cute, you guys. I love it. I am gonna move the S down just a little bit because that's over my color there of my G. There we go, not quite so. I don't think it's on top of it as much. All right, so that is so stinking cute. Let's, do we want to do the May up here? Do I have enough letters? And that kind of will tie it together. Yeah, I have it. I mean, I should. So let's go ahead and grab those. And then we can cover up the printed word and use these. Now, I think what I want to do is use my white gel pen to cover up May. If you use, you can use whiteout, but to me it seems a little bit, this is not wanting to write, so let me get it going. But to me it is so bright and harsh that you can see through it worse than you can using this. But we're going to try this and see. I may still have to use the whiteout. This is when it would be nice to have an undated planner so that you can do all the different fonts and colors for your dates and months and stuff. I just don't have it in me to do it the whole year. for the dating or whatever, redating. All right, let's see. I'm gonna let that dry and then do it again because it didn't really do very well on that M. I'm not sure what happened. I think my pen was kind of funky. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna use the white out because that kind of, I don't know what happened. It just done something to my paper. I had a hard time finding my white out there for a second, but yeah, let's try this and see if it's gonna be any better. And it's wet still. Gosh, you know, I just need to be patient, but I'm not patient, so we're gonna keep going. All right. Well, that was a bust. You guys, Amanda, come on. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so now, no, you're gonna be able to see that, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna stress it. Ooh, the other thing we could do is put it over here and cover that up with something. So I've got this pulled out, my just regular grad washi. This I think came from Amazon, but I think if we incorporate this, it could be really cute and hide all that mess that we made. And I could still put this up here if I wanted to. Oh yeah, that's really cute. So we're gonna go with that. And then here, I'm gonna bring this in down here. Kind of like that. And then I'm gonna bring in some smaller pieces throughout the spread to put on my boxes so it kind of ties it all together. And what I like to do is tear this in half and then just use it on like the corners maybe of boxes here and there. Not every single box, but it's cute to kind of put it in some random places. And you can also kind of layer it under boxes. So like with this little setup right here, I could raise my yellow box up and then kind of put this under the edge of it. If I did it in the right spot, yeah, just like that. Kind of adds a little element there. And then here, let's put this piece on the green box there. And then maybe a tiny bit down here because of it's a little bit empty down there. And you can tear off pieces as big or as small as you want, like that. I think that's good for now. I've got white out all over me, you guys. Okay, that is super cute. I really like that. Let's see if we're gonna pull these girls in. I haven't decided on that yet. The other thing we could do is maybe another tree or, you know, something like that here and there, but I'm not sure about that yet either. If I pulled in the girls, I would probably want to do both of them just so it ties in together. And I don't know if I have room for that, so I'm about to just see. Plus, I like the fact that that pink would be, you know, tie in with the font there. So we could, this girl would go right here perfectly. And that's an empty box, so that's good. And then here, she could come down here on top of that box. And then you know what else that does? It helps bring in these flowers. So let's maybe pull some flowers in. These are such cute stickers, you guys. All of them are cute. And sometimes it's hard to see it when, you know, coordinating different stickers, but I love to do that. If I can find stickers from one sticker book and use them with another sticker, you know, set from another sticker book, and it work, and I think it's just so fun. So this one here is corner, so I think we're gonna go ahead and take the easy way out and put that right there, and it kind of like pulls all that together. And then we have our little wheelbarrow, and we do have the cluster down here of these like that. And I think that's all I'm gonna pull from this page for now. But if we can find a place to use these and it ties together, that would work. My sleeves on my sweatshirt are big. I'm wearing like an oversized sweatshirt, so it's knocking everything around.
All right, so flowers.
Ooh, that could be pretty. And it kind of comes in with the font there. And then that would still give me this section to use. Or we could take the little wheelbarrow to go right beside it. I don't know about the wheelbarrow yet. I think I really do want to use these here. So I'm going to raise up my purple box sticker. And put that in kind of like that. And we'll trim that off. I think I'll pull this other half over here, and then the wheelbarrow we can bring in down here. And I don't think I really liked how this came all the way across without anything in between these two washi tapes. And so if I put the wheelbarrow down, then I can put the washi tape back in and then kind of just tear right around it like that. And that adds a little bit of something down there. I think maybe the only other thing I want to add is this house right here. And I want to put it right down here in this corner. And that'll just kind of bring some color down here. And that would still give me a little bit of room on that day to, you know, write in if I had anything. And actually, I probably could just put it on top of the washi tape. Yeah, that's cute. We'll just do that. All right, you guys, we are finished. I love how it's turned out. I love how we were able to pull all the different styles together and the different grid washies and the font. It's just so cute. So just keep in mind, set your calendars. Actually, this video may post on the day that it releases, but May the 1st at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, PLANYTHING Memories sticker book, and then these 3 washi tapes will be available. My link below is an affiliate link, and you can use my code Amanda10 on these items if you choose to shop. I'd greatly appreciate you doing that. It helps me to earn a small commission and no extra cost to you. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.